One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. He'll return it. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So Texas A&M's offense will get the first swing of the game. To the ground with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down for this offense.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that
he's loose. It's a seam wide open. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll give it to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This crowd bringing the second down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's got it. At the 35, he's got room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive,
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the air, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for a crease, it's Moss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Snagged in the middle, it's Bussey. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll get rid of it. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Fires to the right. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The 12th man, Warden, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run, fighting off the defender. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Aggies are rolling down the field. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the catch, it's Bussey. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. The sure hands, it's Freeman. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Gets it out fast. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That last one leaves him 8 yards away from pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll immediately call timeout. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Reed. The quick out. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Meredith. Brought down into 31. It is a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last two drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Calls his own number. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Using his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll take it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-league plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game. And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got it.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and no good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. Still running at the 40. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll power it inside with the fullback. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run it with the fullback. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Runs through the tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The give to the fullback. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. They want to run this quarterback. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Slithers into space. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the fullback. Got enough for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Reed. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got the back over the middle.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The option look. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.